Welcome back, everybody. Paige is here to show us how to create a DIY kitty corner that will not only be fun for your cat, but also look great in your home, too. Yay. Now, I know that, Larissa, this was actually inspired by a problem that you're having in your office because, I mean, Larissa's got cats coming by every day. She's got dogs coming by every day. You need some space. Tell us about it.
Lawrence jokes with me that I have an office. I have an office filled with cats and dogs. It's not that glamorous. But the thing is, you know, when dogs come, which we showcase a dog and a cat a day, the dogs have the space outside. It's beautiful, it's grassy. Cats, you can't do that. You have to be very cautious. So we put them in my office, we close the door so it's a safe space, and we take video. The problem is my office is oftentimes messy. That was on a good day. It's usually messy, there's cords everywhere. It's just not set up for cats and looking pretty.
Thank goodness for Paige.
I noticed you had like a little scratching post and a little bed, but that's it.
That's
right,
it.
We gotta
exactly right. And this is something, I mean, obviously we're dealing with Larissa's office here, but this is something that's going to look great in anybody's home too, right? Not just an office solution.
Everyone is calling this now kitty corner,
which
is setting up an area in your house for cats so they don't take over. You know, you don't want them taking over your entire house, but you also want to keep them kind of contained and have it match your decor. And right now, especially some places it's -50 in our country right now. You have to make sure that these little kitties, even though they're wearing a fur coat, they get cold. So keep them indoors, and this will keep them entertained as well as look good in your house.
Yes, it's so important.
And we've got proof.
I know,
that it actually works right there and that beautiful kitty right there. Okay, Paige, what's the first thing we need to do to start this this magic?
Well, you need to determine your space.
Okay.
We saw your office, and I decided to, instead of a corner like it's called, I decided to just go on one flat wall. Okay. We can move a few things around. So determine the space that you have at home, and then you have to remember 6 things when designing an area for kitties. It's basically, it's what they love. Okay, so it's height, scratching, snuggling, relaxing, like I'm acting these out.
I like it.
Toys, and catnip.
It's like charades.
It is.
You guys missed it. But we got all the options too. Okay, for the first one is height. We have to determine the right height for our space. Talk to me.
Cats love being high, but you also, especially with Larissa, she's going to have kittens, you want to make it easy for them. So I put some crates down below, but I put some way up high. And to help with that, I actually built ramps.
I love this.
I just covered these little things, and I'll show you also why this serves another purpose. Thank you.
And you were alluding to it, but cats love being up high and watching their environment below.
Yes.
So this is awesome.
It's like they want to watch over everything. They're
It's like I look at those ramps and I'm like, whew, that's going to be tricky. But no, cats are they're in heaven. They're in heaven. And they actually serve 2 purposes, don't they? Those ramps.
So one that will get them where they need to go, and they love to kind of frolic and play. And the other is that they love to scratch.
Which is number 2.
Number 2 is scratching. So you can have raw wood like we do here. My cats use raw wood all the time at my house, whether they're supposed to or not. You can cover your wood with Berber carpet, which is basically just a closed loop, because that allows them to really hold on and scratch. They also love, and I'm just turning this over, and while I do this,
simple.
Simple. Here, you
ready?
Yeah,
there,
go
Larissa.
for it.
Let me put these muscles to the test.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you have to remember too, kitties love to stretch out.
Yes.
So that part on here, you can imagine just a kitty starting down here, really stretching. It's like the opposite of downward dog, upward cat.
Genius.
Just like this.
And it's very important for cats to stretch. It's really good for their back. So giving them a space like that is very important. Or they'll do it on your couch.
It's kitty yoga.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Go ahead, Paige,
So
please.
what I'm using here too is Velcro. Now we don't need both sides of the Velcro because our carpet ends up being the soft part. So you really only need the teeth part. So you can put that there, and that's how I attached each of these to make sure that they stay
in place.
It's Velcro.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good for our little kids. I just like the point that you mentioned earlier, that this oftentimes places will have like scraps of carpet. You may not even have to go out and buy any carpet. You can just pick up some scraps.
Yes.
Awesome. And then the next in line, I know you were talking about this, Larissa.
Yes, because I get cats in my office that I've never met before. So when they get there, they're oftentimes nervous. They like to hide and kind of find their own little snuggly space. So I know you've done something for that, which is exciting.
For snuggling. Okay, so first, they love boxes. If you buy toys for cat, they typically go in the box first instead of the toy. But I'm going to come over here and show you faux sheepskin. We're not going to use the real thing. But you want different textures and fuzzy things. And then I've created little hammocks. You can buy these online. Kitties love hanging out in them.
I wouldn't have believed that they would have used the hammocks until I saw the footage. I saw, you know, they really do.
But they do love hiding, so this gives them a little chance to hide away. And then, of course, scratch their nails down there, too, which By the way, I added a little rope because that also helps with scratching as well as the carpet.
I love all the materials that you're using. Okay,
Yes.
and I know you alluded to this earlier, having a space like this in the house to keep cats occupied and stimulated, not just because the temperatures are low, but there's a lot of other benefits, isn't there, Larissa, for having indoor cats?
Yeah. Mine lived 21 years.
And was only inside.
Only inside.
Yeah, a lot of cats do go outside, but I recommend having your cats inside. It's so much less likely that they'll pick up infections or eat something toxic or be found by a predator, but you do want to keep that space stimulating. They need that. They have a high prey drive. That's what cats are made to do. So keeping a space like this where they can play and rummage and find toys
where we have
is so
we have
important.
fake prey.
Yes, exactly.
We do, like this.
That's right, which brings us to the last couple ones, right? Toys.
Yes.
Look how fun this is, by the way. I found this. Also, fun for the owner.
Yeah,
It becomes like fly fishing.
That's what we
So
look
no matter
for.
where you are, you can be like 3 feet away from the cat. But you can see I've put toys everywhere around here that goes back down. But you can see they love these little things. They love making noises. We have that little crawl through space. They love hiding in there, which might not be great for you getting footage.
It's fine.
But they're going to be fine and they're going to be happier and they're going to come out. And I say, because you are, if you guys are doing this at home, because you want it to be kind of, you know, in the background and not to have them take over, I would say get a bag like this. You can see inside, it's full of kitty toys. Maybe you don't want the red and the blue and the green everywhere, but in this, it just matches the decor. And you can set that right down there. And it disappears.
See all the little tricks
And then
trade.
catnip,
Fantastic.
too.
Yeah, we got to hit catnip.
Catnip.
I mean, I don't mean we got to hit catnip. I mean, we got to talk about it.
Actually, people can take catnip too. Yes,
Well,
benefits.
I'll leave that to you.
For a new kitty going into a new space, you want to put catnip around so they get curious. They also just love it, and it calms them down at the end of the day. First, it hypes them up.
Kind of plant it around.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a trick to get them to go there.
I mean, all of those 6, I mean, every cat is going to be in heaven. Larissa's in heaven. I can't wait to see how it all turns out. We got to like move this over to your office now.
I can't wait.
Either that or we move your office in here.
Okay.
I don't know. Either way, head over to hallmarkchannel.com for full instructions.